I've been on YouTube for quite a minute, not just on this channel, but on multiple other channels when I was a little kid. And I've seen the way things work out with YouTube, how it works, how they operate. And I know there's a lot of people who say YouTube is broken, they don't care about its creators. And I'm usually one of those people that are like, well, you know, it's a huge corporation. They're busy. They can't attend to everyone's needs and their issues. But this situation with the YouTuber Primink is completely ridiculous, and it's getting out of control so much so that I'm not even exaggerating. There's been like a lot more DMs on my Instagram and Twitter, which you should definitely follow, by the way, link below, than usual, telling me to talk about this situation. And in case you guys don't know, Primink is a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. He makes pretty interesting documentaries. I haven't seen him in forever, and one of the reasons is because one of his last uploads was 4 years ago. Now, thanks to this video right here, he explains the reason why he's been gone for 4 years. The situation that he's going through right now is scary. Legitimately, not even exaggerating or to clickbait, but it's dangerous. And it all started with this video right here. This is what cost him 4 years of his life, 4 years of income. I'll stop yapping. Let's just get right into it.
Feel free to let the Primink farm know that we have given their real names to the DA's office along with screenshots from their Discord server, as they have a penchant for playing with children under 16 years old. Hey guys, how's it going? We have no time for chit chat. We have serious issues today. So 4 years ago, I made a video on a girl named Lillee. She was this Instagram influencer who had 1 million followers, but when you went through her page, you started to notice some things were off. For example, she had all of these followers, but no one in the community actually knew who she was. She had posts from events that she appeared to go to, but when you looked at them, they were photoshopped and she never attended. And one of the weirdest things is that she would interact with a lot of accounts on her page like they were her besties in real life, but the accounts were not real people. They were these weird made-up characters that were a little racist, kind of homophobic. But the reason we are here today is because for the past 4 years, Lillee and her mother have been doing some very crazy stuff behind the scenes, and it's reached the point where I can no longer stay silent.
I know that I'm risking my life out here making this video. I am probably a lot braver than most soldiers in World War II, to be completely honest with you guys. When it comes to internet drama, it should always stay online, and I keep saying that for whatever reason, it's not only staying online for certain people, it comes out into the real world to the point where they're accusing this guy of being a pedophile for talking to like 16-year-olds or teenagers. They're pretty much calling him R. Kelly with next to no proof. As far as I know, he's not, you know, Primink 445. These are just lies. This woman looks insane. She acts insane. She's someone that needs to be put in a nice marshmallow box room. And this video was posted 3-4 days ago. And if you thought it slowed down or things got better for him, or YouTube reached out and actually did something about it, I am very sorry to say, but you're wrong. And if anything, things got a lot worse. I am shocked that someone like this is able to be on YouTube and get away with it. This is her YouTube channel. She has 22,000 subscribers, and I've peeked around, right? She's a wannabe actress. She will never make it. Her acting sucks. I've seen better acting on the hub. Like, I think I'm delusional when I say I want to hit 500,000 subs. I want to hit 1 million subs. That's low-key a bit delusional. But this girl right here makes me think I could hit 100 million subscribers and become the next PewDiePie. That's how delusional this person is. If you were to ask me, yo, who would you rather be with for 5 minutes, R. Kelly or this woman right here? I'd choose R. Kelly. I am very intrigued in Lillee Jean acting comedy reel 2024. Maybe she's the next YouTuber to go mainstream and win an Oscar. That's a possibility.
Many. The Hudson River, the East River, I mean... okay, well, I could start with Sid.
Alright, what the fuck am I watching? This seems like a lost footage from the deep web. Is this supposed to be funny?
Time to let go of the ghost. Oh no! I'm bald. Something the humans call...
Alright, I'm actually starting to feel a bit bad. It feels like I'm watching a disabled person and I don't want to make fun of them, so I'm just gonna stop it right here. Plus, she is known to copyright strike videos and I don't want to deal with that. She sucks! Please give up on your dreams immediately. What award did you ever win?
But Yitzy Weiner is the same guy who wrote Lillee's article. Hey Lillee, that's a bit odd. But we don't stop here. Then I went to the reviews and someone had posted an article that they had bought but they were unhappy with. But if you click clicked on that photo, that article was written by Gigi, the same journalist that also wrote one of Lily's articles. Huh, that's a little odd. Lillee, I want you to know that you have made an enemy. And as your enemy, I'm going to look into everything you do until the day I die. And even when I'm dead, I'll hire a private investigator or something. And we'll continue to look into everything you do. Because you've messed with the wrong guy today, buddy.
And then the more the video goes on, the more unhinged this woman becomes. Like, she's hiring people to leave hate comments on his account. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a private investigator right this second outside of my house, in his house, looking for him, and anyone else that's ever made a video on her. This woman shouldn't be online. She's straight up dangerous. You know that some people might say, yo, Oscar, you're just being a little pussy. How can you be scared of her? Right? She's insane. She's been harassing this poor YouTuber for 4 years, and it's still going to this day.
So a few months ago, I was looking through my comments on the channel, and I noticed some very weird comments that were saying some really weird stuff. They were saying that I wasn't a real person, that I was an AI, and I was controlled by other channels, and like, I'm not real. It was like actually insane stuff. Like, I'm real. So I decided to look into what was happening here, and I discovered that it was comments coming from multiple accounts, but they were commenting a lot of the same stuff. And I also noticed that the comments were almost entirely on my Lillee Jean video. So I got a little suspicious because in my mind, I was like, who do I know that's got some kind of correlation, connection with fake comments? Huh. Lillee, I'm not accusing you, but do you think you might know what's going on here? Maybe? Do you think you have a, can you? So I decided that I needed to test this theory. So I began checking one by one if people who commented on Lily's channel were also commenting on mine. And I found some interesting things. On Lily's channel, Caitlin says, "This looks fun. I'm so bored with what's been coming out, so I love you wrote an original concept. Keep going." On my channel, she says, "Hope she comes for you, then buries you somewhere." Cat emoji.
You know, just normal YouTube comments. Listen, I get hating. Right? You made a video on her. She's clearly going to be mad. That video blew the fuck up. That video has like 10 million views. So I get it if she was upset. But the thing that you can do is to respond, right? You could be like, Primink, you're wrong because this, and this. But she doesn't go down that route because she knows she's wrong. She knows she's been exposed. She's been caught faking all of her life. So what's the next logical, rational thing you can do? A, admit it and stop and get help, or B, hire people to leave mean comments on your account, stalk him, dox him, and other YouTubers, and harass him for 4 years straight. Choices. Which one should we go for? She went down the most disgusting route you can go to, and that is doxing, stalking, and harassing. Pardon my French, but this bitch is crazy.
I'm not accusing Lillee of making these comments. I'm just saying the comments are fake, in my opinion. True. So, when my video came out 4 years ago, ever since that day, Lillee and her mother has been spamming my channel with copyright notices. And honestly, this in itself is completely fine. I deal with copyright notices a lot. The issue is what these emails contain. So these emails would start out quite normal. They would contact YouTube and they would tell YouTube, hey, Primink is stealing my content, take this video down now. And then YouTube was like, no, fair use, he's fine. But over the years, as their claims got rejected over and over, I think something began to snap with them because the emails started to get more and more unhinged. The first taste of this unhinged behavior came in their 5th notice when they tried to use the ugly mermaid drawing. You remember that? They tried to use that one image to get the whole entire video removed. YouTube obviously declined it, and then they respond with, "This video has created harm, terrorized a young girl who was 16 at the time, and is exploiting a minor. I suggest you remove my client's content immediately. We will be proceeding with legal action for negligence."
Terrorizing a young girl who was 16 at the time. And look at this phrasing, and is exploiting a minor. What? They're reaching. I haven't seen anyone reach this hard in so long. It blows my mind that this guy dealt with this for 4 years. Losing 4 years of revenue, that's like hundreds of thousands of dollars, at least $500,000. And the fact that he was robbed from that because of these insane women out here is sad, annoying, and it pisses me off as a content creator that this keeps happening over and over and over again. The copyright system on YouTube is so outdated and it needs to be fixed. It needs to be updated. How are people like this able to exploit it and get away with it?
When my video was released, Lillee was a full-grown adult. And also, when I read this, the first thing I thought was she 16 when she made that mermaid drawing? Because that honestly makes it 10 times uglier. Now, this email wasn't that crazy. I was a little like taken back, but like honestly, I was like, what are you gonna do? The next thing they did is that they took the photo that I used in my thumbnail and they went and got it registered for like an official copyright with the US government. They got like a fancy paper and like documents, and then they took those documents to YouTube and they're like, hey YouTube, we have this photo registered with the government, you need to take it down. And then YouTube was like, no, sorry, it's still fair use, el bozo. And their response to this rejection was crazy. The user has violated my rights and is using my copyrighted photo on their cover. As the rights owner, I demand this to be removed immediately. This is not fair use. This is a violation. This is verbal What?
Yeah, verbal R-word is crazy. Like, out of everything you could have said, this is bullying, stalking, harassing, doxing. You gotta go all the way to the R-word? You gotta go all the way to grape? How is your face on the thumbnail the equivalent of grape? She's 23 years old and acting like she's 12. Now, when you search her up on Google, it says she's an actress. You go to her Instagram, 1.2 million followers. Think of this from an agent point of view. You're like, oh, she's famous. 1.2 million. She has her Twitter account. She has this little wiki thingy. She's on TikTok. This looks professional. This looks like a legit actress, right? I'm actually kind of curious, what kind of movies has she starred in? Has she been in Marvel? DC maybe? So just look at this. It looks legit. She's a wannabe actress that will never make it in a million years because her acting sucks. She's known for The Trapper Trap, The Rise of Princess. I think this is the first movie to ever go triple cardboard. Yeah, it feels like I made this, and that is not a compliment. Actress, director, writer. This seems legit. Like, I would be fooled. This is the definition of faking it until you make it. And that's good, right? Fake it until you make it if you have the talent. But the thing is, she doesn't have the talent. And if she's ever casted, people are going to be like, oh, you're actually shit. Bye.
You should know as well, this channel is a content farm in the United Kingdom and Malaysia. What are you talking about? First off, they use the term content farm. Now, content farm is a very niche term that I don't think 99.9% of the population uses at all. So it's kind of odd they're using this word because we've also seen it in the comments that we had earlier in this video. Will we? That's will we odd. Secondly, they say that I'm a channel being ran in the United Kingdom and Malaysia. And how do I respond to that? No one runs this channel. It's just me living here alone in the United States. And every time I received an email for years, they would just get more and more unhinged. Slandering, defaming, and creating a disgusting, hateful environment for a woman who is Jewish and has now received multiple death threats over the years because of it. And last, beyond our proof, if you desire to receive the names of the detectives we have involved on this case of slander, cyberbullying, cyberstalking, defamation, hate crime, we can provide that along with the reports. We expect you to promptly react and stop giving courtesy to a channel that thrives on defamation, slander, and fosters sexual discussion, shared photos, and contact with minors on its YouTube Discord server called Primink Cult 8.0. Further, feel free to let the Primink farm know that we have given their real names to the DA's office along with screenshots from their Discord server, as they have a penchant for playing with children under 16 years old. This is honestly the most insane thing I've ever received.
Do you know how insane it is to lie about a YouTuber being a pedophile with no proof? Not even a little ounce, right? Half an ounce, a quarter of an ounce, nothing. You're just calling him a pedophile because you don't like him. You're willing to lie about this guy and potentially ruin his entire life because he made one video on you and exposed you for being fake. They made a video on you and you're like, huh, yeah, you talk to kids. You like them young. You're P. Diddy, you're R. Kelly, you're EDP, you're Mini Lad. This is straight up unhinged psychopath behavior. Literally saying anything to get him offline and destroy his reputation and his YouTube channel.
They're getting more and more crazy. I need to try to stop this. So I emailed Lillee with a photo from the email I just read, and I simply said, hello, this is pretty wild. Please stop. I never received a response for that email, and after a while, I was like, okay, I'll try something else. So I ended up making a tweet asking if I could read the emails in a video, and truthfully, I kind of lied a little. I had never planned to make a video. That tweet was just meant to like tell them, hey, if you don't stop, I'm gonna read them. So you better stop. And after that tweet, I actually didn't receive an email for quite a long time. But then earlier this year, I received a new email. In this email, they started with my private business name, my entire real name, and my entire address down to my house number. And then instead of calling me Primink like they've done for every single email for the past 4 years, they now address me as Mr. My Last Name. So that's a great way to open an email. Totally normal. And then throughout this email, which I can barely read because it's like honestly the ramblings of a schizophrenic patient, they list off a ton of emails from like FBI agents and like the NYPD. They talk about receiving glitter bombs that they think could be real bombs. Lillee has developed PTSD from my video, and she can't even go in public without fearing for her life, but she can go in public and act like a crazy alien. Lillee's apparently in therapy now.
Sure, Jan.
Lillee's father is disabled and he can barely walk, which I don't even know why they put this in the email. Did I disable him? And also, they're giving me the private information of a lot of YouTubers. They're telling me who owns the Anna Oop channel. They're telling me Sunny V's real name and where he lives. They're telling me Jelly Smack's owner. I don't even know who Jelly Smack is. They're mad at Mark Cuban and Snapchat. This is like physically draining me. So after I got this email, I realized that they're not gonna stop. I tried ignoring them for 4 years. That didn't work. I tried asking them nicely to stop. That didn't work. I tried tweeting that I was gonna read these out. That didn't work. So at this point, my only option in my mind was just to show everyone how absolutely psychotic Lillee Jean and Laur Trueman are being.
Sometimes that's the only way you can deal with these people. Like, they desperately crave your attention, if not the public's attention. They're literally begging at that point for you to make a video responding to them. You try to be polite, you try to be nice, people took advantage, you left your fridge open, they took your sandwich. In all seriousness, holy shit, this I know I keep saying it, but like I don't know what else to say. This is a psychopath, unhinged behavior. Giving out the real name of Sunny V2 for no reason. What does Sunny V2 have to do with this? You know, Primink tried to play nice. He gave them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunities. And now you're going to get more criticism. I'm talking about Lillee and her insane mom. Is this what you guys wanted? You guys could have worked this out.
I know I like to laugh and joke around and I'm not very serious, but I do think this is actually an issue here. For the past 4 years, Lillee Jean and her mother have been blatantly abusing the copyright system. And my channel's protected. I'm not sure how or why, but my channel has like a force field on it. And any copyright claims that come to my channel get shut down real quick. But smaller creators are not protected. If you just look up Lillee Jean copyright strike on YouTube, you'll see dozens of creators who have had their videos removed and strikes put on their channel from these false claims. I even had one of my videos removed from a second channel.
Well, it's now been a few days and things haven't been getting any better for Primink over here. So here we have him May 17th reaching out to YouTube and YouTube creators talking about the same thing. This, you know, it went over pretty well. It got a decent amount of traction. They keep talking, showing more proof, showing more evidence. They sent a DMCA over a link to a YouTube video. Then he says, YouTube is useless. This was yesterday. And then today, shit just got even weirder. He tweeted this: someone mysteriously added my full name and location to my Wikitubia, which is like a Wikipedia for YouTubers. A day later, Lillee Jean page was permanently deleted. I wonder who put out his real name and address. I wonder who that was. SS Sniper Wolf? Anyone? Was it Lillee Jean? Who knows? She's losing her mind in real time. I haven't seen a situation like this ever. And the fact that these women out here, the stalkers, know exactly where he lives, that's extremely dangerous in my opinion. I would be moving out, or I would hire security and I would have like 3 guns ready to go. It's so pathetic that YouTube hasn't done anything about this. Like, this is a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers who hasn't done anything wrong. Hopefully this gets fixed. Hopefully this gets resolved. But anyways, with that said, what do you guys think of the situation? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, share. Let's hit 1 million subscribers so we can pass PewDiePie and be the next Mr. Beast. All right? Peace out. Thank you.